Desiree and welcome to A Twinkle in Their Eyes. Today we're going to be talking about Candlemas, the Candlemas tradition. We use Exploring Nature for Children as our nature curriculum, and in that it says for us right now it is August the 6th, but they reckon February the 2nd, which is Southern Hemisphere, they would do Candlemas, and so for us that is now would be August the 2nd, but we have gone a few days over. And so for us right now on August the 6th, we're going to celebrate Candlemas. What is Candlemas? Boys, do you know what Candlemas is? Seeing as we talked about it a little bit already.
A day of light.
And what else?
It's about candles and coming into the light. And when Jesus got taken to the temple.
Yes, that's right. Would you like some syrup?
Can I please have just another plain pancake?
No, darling, because there's other people that might want some.
Yeah.
So yes, Candlemas is about Jesus, the light of the world, and it's the celebration of when he was taken to the temple after 40 days of being born, but it is also the celebration of coming out of winter and into the light of spring and summer. So that is why it's in our nature curriculum, because we are almost about to go into spring and summer, and this is a celebration to welcome us into it. So the basic little things that we are going to be doing, first of all, I want to mention that you don't have to make it complicated. So I've just taken 3 simple things that I want to do every year with the children, which we will always continue, and those will be our Candlemas tradition. So basically what we will be doing is we will always be doing a beautiful watercolor picture of a candle. This is Jordan's beautiful watercolor, and this is Jessie's gorgeous watercolor. We will also be reading this verse, which is, God, make me a little light within the world to glow, a little flame that burneth bright wherever I may go. That is gorgeous. Now what you're going to do is, I would also make some specks coming out, you know, like specks of light like this, because you're going to paint that whole painting black. You're going to paint it with black paint so that the light can be super bright. So whatever you want to be bright
color,
whatever you want to be bright, well, it's going to look bright. Any white kind of color will look bright in the blackness. Okay, so remember, the whole thing is then going to be painted with black watercolor paint. So if you want your candle to flicker really red and really bright red, then put more reds on it. If you want it to flicker beautiful, more reds and oranges, make it as bright as you can, the flickering light part. Okay, so maybe put more red on it.
I did yellowy oranges.
We're also going to be watercoloring over this little saying here. Well, it says, God, make my life a little light within the world to glow, a little flame that burneth bright wherever I may go. So it's helping the boys to remember that they are little lights of Christ. No, well, that's beautiful. So if you're ready, Jessie, and you love what your candle looks like, you're going to get the black watercolor paint and paint over it.
Is there any?
It's so gorgeous when the boys paint and you can see.
We're supposed to be using our paintboard things, I think.
We're meant to be using paintboards, yes. We'll have to just wet wipe it. But it's gorgeous when they paint over and the pastels resist the watercolor paint, and it's just stunning. So this is going to be a beautiful representation of the light and the darkness.
But just be careful, because if you paint too much paint over your pastels, then they will actually be drowned out.
Okay, so there we go. We don't want that. We will also be rolling beeswax candles. Okay, so now you're on, we're starting the film. So the boys are now going to be making their beeswax candles for Candlemas. And they're first going to warm the wax in their hands a little bit, which they've just done. And now they're going to press the wick very tightly onto that little square, and then they're going to start rolling very, very carefully, rolling their candle towards themselves over the wick until they've got a beautiful square. So no, you can start it because you said you wanted to remember, so you're going to start it. So very gently and carefully. If you've warmed that wax in your hand properly, it will not crack and break. But if you haven't warmed it quite well, it might crack and break. So just give it a try, because we've got extras if we need to use another one. Okay, just very gently, nice rolling. I'll just come in closer to show you how they're going. How's that going, Geordie?
Yeah,
I've
good.
still got stained fingers from all the
Painting
we did. Oh my gosh, this reminds me so much of our Waldorf days, boys, which I actually do miss a lot.
What days?
But this is so fun. You know, when we did the Waldorf schooling? But the thing is, we learned so much from our Waldorf schooling that now we can do all this stuff because we learned all of that when we were doing our Waldorf.
Now we need to melt this candle so that it's warm, because this is not done.
Yeah, we need to melt the bottom, right? So that it can fit in here.
Yeah, and the top, and everywhere. First we need to burn the top so that it's good, but we first need to melt the bottom. So do you have matches?
You need to get some matches. So now we're just going to do a little bit of wax. Yeah, don't let it drop on the table. Into your glass jar. Let it drop into your glass jar. Okay? And that should be enough to pop it down now.
It's not going close enough.
Okay. And then blow it out for me so I don't burn.
Mama, it's actually, yeah. I like it when our candles burn so much that they like.
Let's see.
They would make like a lake.
Can you do his lighties with your candle?
I think it's gone, the entire string.
Oh. What do you think of the Candlemas celebration so far?
I love it. And you know what I like about these candles?
Yeah.
Like the wax goes down, the wet wax goes down, and then it actually like waxifies and turns into actual wax. Do we have any more of these jars?
No, that's the problem. We did, but remember we gave one to Mammy? And then we'll also be making pancakes. Now we're on to the pancake making for Candlemas. Round pancake, resembling the sun, because spring and summer is coming. So exciting. The stack is growing, albeit they're not all round, but you know, we will get the picture anyway. We know why we're doing it, and we know what they're meant to resemble, so they're still kind of the color of the sun, I guess. So, why the pancakes? The pancakes should be round, like the shape of the sun that is going to be coming in summer. But, of course, mine are not so round. But who cares? I tried, and that's the main thing. So, they're not round, but that's okay. And those are the three things that we are going to do as our Candlemas traditions. So, that's as simple as it's going to be for us. You can make it as complicated or as simple as you wish. You can also then do a dinner if you like. And then light your candles at dinner. That's also an option if you want to. And there are many other traditions that can go with it. Okay, so we're all set up for Candlemas now. We've got our pancakes, they've got some butter and maple syrup. They've asked for a little caro in their cups there. And we're ready to celebrate. How do you boys feel?
Happy.
So boys, this is our first Candlemas celebration. What do you think of it?
I love it. Yeah, it's great.
Have a look at the people and tell them, Jody and Jessie.
It's the best.
And are you happy to try and do this every year? Are you looking forward to Candlemas next year?
Yes.
Me too. Very exciting. So we hope you've liked seeing the way we do a day in the life of Candlemas in our house. We hope it gives you some ideas for yourself. I believe that Candlemas is also Groundhog Day in America, so that's the day it falls on. So I myself am just learning about Candlemas, so I've shown you our first ever Candlemas. This is a day in the life of our first ever Candlemas celebration, and I think it's gone off really well. I'm sorry for the noise in the background, but we just wait a minute. Yes, Sticky. Okay, hang on. We do live around here as well as YouTube, so you will really notice that I do my YouTube around my life, which is my children and my husband and my home. So there might be some noise. I might have to tell little people a few things here and there, but Jackson and Jessie and Jordan have been so good and helping me do my filming so that you guys can see a day in the life of Candlemas. We pray you're blessed by this, and if you have any questions, do leave the notes in the comments, and we do love hearing from you. If you love what you see here, then please do subscribe, and definitely please give this video a thumbs up because that helps loads. Be blessed. Thanks for watching.